Hello Elegant, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here is announcing, did you just start a new job and you want to know things you are not allowed to say to your boss, most especially if you are new to this new job. We all want to get on better with our boss. To do this, having an open, honest line of communication is a must, but there is something you should not say to help you avoid saying the wrong thing. Here are the things you should never say to your boss to be in good communication, honest line, open with your boss. Elegance, stay tuned, take a cup of water, a cup of juice, and listen to what Miss CYN have to say.
Mr. CYN is my name. Please subscribe. CYN.
Things you should never say to your boss, and you are new to this workplace. They are pissing you off. They are doing a lot of things that you are not okay with. This I'm going to list on this very video. Never you say such to your new boss. Never you say such anything like this to him. So Elegant, the first thing you shouldn't say to your boss is, that is not my job. Never you say that is not my job to your boss. Let's explain what I mean when I say don't say that is not my job to your boss. Imagine you show up at your work and your boss asks you to complete someone else's work. Seems a bit unfair, right? It is natural to want to complain about it, but if you want to impress, it is more better to just roll with it and remain positive. And you never know, you might learn something new while you are at it. Elegant, I know a lot of people, a lot of workplace, they do such. When you apply for a warehouse loading and packaging, and then you will not be finding yourself maybe in the office working somebody else's work. It's quite normal for all company, but we all know that is not your job, but just cope with it. You have a positive score in this your new workplace. So, and number two, Elegant, at my last job. Whenever they tell you something and then you bring up your last job, never you say at my last job whenever you're talking to your boss. You might have spent a lot of time in your previous job and you have gained a lot of great experience, but guess what? Unless you are suggesting a brilliant creative solution, inspiration by your previous position, your last job had nothing to do with your new job. Maybe at your last job, you were allowed to leave early Friday, or maybe it often home working. Whatever it is, remember, just because you were allowed to do something in your last job does not mean your new boss has to let you to. Your last job boss was very nice, so don't expect your new boss to be like your last job boss. And never you say the customer are driving me crazy. Never you say that to your boss. In many jobs, the customer is at the heart of everything you do. You are the setting focus, and while you may not like them, it is important to be professional and avoid conflicts. Your boss does not want to hear about your negative feeling towards customers. After all, if the company's success is determined by treating customer well, hearing you moaning and complaining might set off alarm bell. Never you say such, the customer are driving me crazy. Never you say such to your boss. Your boss don't want to hear about that, because those are this customer. That customer is the people that is moving the company. So you never you say I do not know how or I could not to your boss. If your boss give you something to do and you do not know how to do it, what is the best response? You might think just telling them is the right approach, and why you should aim for honest, a flat out no, it's usually wrong. We all face challenges, but your boss does not want to hear about what you cannot do. If you want to get ahead, you need to be proactive and show commitment to learning and growing. That is what your boss want to hear. Your boss don't want to hear, I can't do this, I don't know how to do it. Okay, you have to improve. When your boss say do this, you can't do it, but just try. Okay, just try and do it, because your boss wants you to learn new things. It's not compulsory you need to do everything you know how to do. You have to improve every blessed day. Never you say no offense. No offense to your boss. This sentence trains to make people defensive when it is your boss, even more so. Why? Because it shows fears a lack of confidence and that you do not want to take responsibility. If you are unsure of yourself, this is something to work on, or till then avoid this perhaps at all costs. Never you utter a word of swearing of any kind to your boss. A more relaxing work environment can help the time fly, and if your boss is super approachable, it is natural to use more casual language around them, but be careful not to take it too far. Using any kind of swear word is completely off limit when talking to your boss. As friendly as your relationship is, maintaining something professionally is a must at all times. Never you say, that is not my priority right now, so I cannot really work on it. This might seem like a fair reason not to do something, but your boss, it just sounds like another excuse. You are finding reason not to do something, whether it is your priority or not. If it was not important, your boss will not have asked you to do it. Avoid just saying no. If it is tricky or you do not have time, explain the problem and then offer to find a solution. Never you say that is not the part of my job description to your boss. Sometimes your boss might ask you to do tasks that are not in your job description. This might seem unfair. After all, why should you do something that is not even your job? Whatever you are being asked to do, chance are your boss has a reason for it. Plus, taking an optimal approach will serve you more better in the long term. Whenever you say that is impossible to your boss, you know it's not an attractive quality. It's an employee giving up before you have even started. Whatever challenge you are facing, saying things like it is impossible is so defensive. Instead, try and adopt a more positive mindset. Focus on finding solution rather than dwelling on problem and obstacle. Never you say it is not my fault. It is so and so fault. Never you say such to your boss. We have all been there. Our boss come to us with a problem that we know it is not our fault. In those solutions, it is easy to just pass the bunch, but this is a huge mistake. When you blame someone else for messing up, it shows you are not a team player. It might be someone else's fault, but if you are working as a group, it is important that everyone take ownership of any mistake, including you. The last but not the least, never you say this to your boss. You did not tell me. People make mistakes sometimes, and it is pretty common to be in a situation where you are not sure what to do. It might seem like a good excuse in your head, and it is very easy to blame others, but this is not a good attitude, and it is definitely will not impress your boss. Rather than making excuse like you did not tell me, take ownership. If you do not know what to do, take the time to find out. A little effort goes a long way. So elegant, that is the 11 things you should never say to your boss. Never you say these 11 things to your boss. Yeah, so elegant, that is just all I can say concerning this video. Before you leave this video, make sure to subscribe, share this video for your friend and family, turn on the bell beside it so that whenever I drop a new video, you will be notified. And I will see you elegant in my next video. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Do make sure to stay blessed, and bye bye.
Mr. Siwa and is the name. please subscribe.